Hello everyone, it is me, Yiking, and we are back with another newsflash segment. For today's newsflash segment, we're going to be checking out a couple of new things for Age of the Primes, and we're going to be checking out the whole listing for Studio Series Wave 2 for 2025, but yeah. So, a little thing before we do look at the products is at the time of recording this, they're not out yet for pre-order. But when the video does come out, they will be up for pre-order because this will be coming out tomorrow, which will be the 14th at the time of recording this. Like, today's 13th, but tomorrow will be the 14th, which is when this stuff goes up for pre-order. So, for now, they're not up for pre-order, but tomorrow they'll be up for pre-order. So in case you hear me saying, like, stuff about pre-order stuff going up tomorrow, that's why. But yeah, let's get into it. So, for each of the Prime stuff, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember if all the pictures, which I do. So for Ages of Prime stuff, we have 3 items, but it's technically only 2, because one comes as a double pack. So we check out the double pack first, which is, by my guess, well, here's the box. This is from the Wreck and Doom collection, which I feel like they've done that before, but it's called Wreck and Rule. Probably was Wreck and Rule for one of the legacy lines. I think the United one is called Doom Patrol, so see the evolution or just legacy. But yeah, my guess is this is, I believe it was said this is supposed to be like the Amazon subline, because at least for the past couple of years, Amazon's been doing like a subline where they just have like select figures. It's like a little mini collection. But this one comes with, I don't know what kind of symbol that is. I'll pop up in text what symbol it is, but because the figure shows the Decepticon logo, so I don't know what kind of symbol that is. But it comes with Spinister versus Topspin. Spinister takes 25 steps to go from. Well, actually, I'll just say what steps to go from when they show up the modes. So here's a bit of the box. Pretty cool. Now then, here we go. Here's a better look at Spinister. Deluxe class Spinister, to be exact, with its, I believe they're called Target Masters, with Hair Splitter and Singe. Now, I don't know which is which, but this is retooled from the, well, I'm assuming it is, because it's basically 1-1, just with a different paint app, so I'm just guessing here. It may be true or not, but I believe this is retooled from the War for Cybertron trilogy, Siege's Spinister, just without the little barrel damage. But Spinister takes 25 steps, go from robot to helicopter mode, and you will see a little bit of the box and a little bit of top spin, because I think they didn't have like a full image of it. Oh, by the way, these are stock images for the pictures, so there wasn't like just a standalone alt mode, so it's just together. So I just took like 2 of the same picture and just kind of zoomed in on the alt modes. Why did I say that? I say that because I went to the alt mode one, but we haven't even taken a good look at the robot one yet. Ooh, whoopsies. Technical difficulties. But yeah, so for this robot mode, I really do like the pink. Like, it does actually work a lot. My guess is, obviously by what you've seen it, the legs become the front, while the top part becomes the rotary. The target masters are kind of cool. I like the purple one. The black one's kind of like meh, you know. But yeah, now we go over to the alt mode. Wrong picture, right picture. So here's an alt mode. Yeah, so the target masters are kind of like its artillery in that mode. It does look pretty cool, I will admit. Though, I don't know why. Like for my helicopter bots, I'm not used to like just a double blade one because I have like shard and sandstorm. They actually have like multiple blades, so it's a bit awkward when it's just two blades. But I know like spring also does two blade approach. But yeah, definitely cool. And then we check out the other bot that's included, which is Top Spin, which is also deluxe class. So this pack features two deluxes. He comes with a Headmaster Freeze Out. I believe he's from the Diaclone series. Not 100% sure, but the robot mode looks alright. Like, I'll get into it once I finish looking at this bot. Like, it looks good, don't get me wrong, but it's not my kind of bot. Like, if it's like individually packaged, I wouldn't go for it. Not because it's bad, nothing, just not really my taste. But pretty cool. Comes with the same kind of guns for both. Has wings, but my guess, I'm thinking he's a flyer canonically. And we take a look at his alt mode, which he takes 18. I was thinking 10 to 15, but he takes 18 steps go from robot to whatever this is. I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna guess it's some sort of Cybertronian jet thingy. But yeah, looks pretty cool. Like it looks cool and alright, but not enough to warrant me like wanting it. Go back to the box because we took a good look at those two. Will I begin this pack? I mean, I do plan on trying to pick it up, but not because it's bad enough. It's just this year there's like a lot of pickups I want to get, so it's gonna be hard for me to decide what I want to get, what I might have to skip out on. But if I do get this, I'm only getting it for the spinister. I do not care for top spin. Like if I do get this pack, it's just for the spinister. So yes, I have wanted just solely for spinister. I do not care for top spin. So yeah. Next up, we're checking out a Generation Select Transformer. We have Triptychon, and that's like a little stack from his alt mode because this was the best I could get for a close up of his box. But he takes 14 steps go from I believe city mode to dino mode, and then 17 steps go from dino to robot. I mean to battle mode, but usually it's dino city battle or dino battle city. Oh, it might be mobile mode because this one's a little bit different. So, this is the new Generation Selects box. He will be the first of this new to rock the box, at least at the time of recording this. Well, he is obviously the first, but I'm just saying it's like no other box with this new Generation Selects box. He's retooled from, well, before I say what he's retooled from, here's a better look at box. Now we go to the robot mode. He is a Titan class. This one's based on the animation class of Triptychon, like how he appeared in the cartoon. So yeah, if you're buying this one, you're getting it for the colors of how he appeared in the show. But this is retooled from the Titan's Return version. Though I'm not 100% sure if he's going to have the leg issues, because there's apparently something where the legs just kind of exploded. But I mean, it still looks cool at the end of the day, don't get me wrong. Pretty cool there. If we flip over here, you get to see his minicom partner, Full Tilt, unless he changed his name. But here it is the city mode, which definitely does look pretty cool. Not paying to get the ramp out, because I do own a Triptychon, so yeah. Looks pretty cool. I don't know how many steps Full Tilt takes, because it doesn't show, but my guess, since it's a Micromaster, probably be like 2 to 4 steps realistically, maybe 5. But I think Full Tilt is just like you flip out the legs, pull out the head, and then just adjust the arms. And then if we look over here, there's a better look at Full Tilt, so let's just get a little bit of a zoom in on him. I do like the purple on this. It does look, well, I prefer the Titan's Return purple because that one looks better, but I mean this one isn't bad as well, like it's still doable. And then we zoom out a bit, we gotta look at the mobile mode. or it's either battle mode or mobile mode. I don't own the molding, so yeah. I own the original one from the 80s. That one has city and a battle mode, but you can still drive it around. But yeah, pretty cool. And going back to the box, will I be picking this up? Definitely not. I only say that because A, our Titan over here is 300 bucks Canadian, which is just plain out expensive. Like, I know it's worth the money, it's just I cannot cough up 300. So I gotta wait for these things to go on sale. And B, like I said, I already own the original one, which you guys have not seen yet because it's an unboxing. Well, it's been a review that's not out yet, but I did make a community post like a couple days ago saying I got it. So yeah, but I didn't want to get the mold for this because I was worried because I didn't want to gamble with the leg things. But funny story, like a day or two after I bought Titan's Return, that's when they showed this one. I'm like, you gotta be effing me. But yeah, to be honest, I prefer the G1 version because A, it's just cheaper by like 200 bucks. B, I got a steal because mine can walk and I really like the walking gimmick on it. And C, I don't have to worry about dying. And B, it's like I said, just affordable. So I will definitely not be picking this one up. Now then, the leg issue is actually fine on this. I still won't be getting it because I do own a Triptychon and I don't need like two of them. Plus, I actually kind of prefer my G1 version over the TR version, which is Titan's Return. Now we are hopping over to the Studio Series line. Yeah, like I said, that's it for Age of the Primes. It's just like 3 things to reveal. They just showed off a bit more of the Titan's Return one, which I did make a little short about. Just saying my initial reactions to it in the short form. And then one of the subline packs, but usually release them like 2 at a time for a wave, so I wonder what the other pack will be. But now we're on to wave 2 for the Studio Series lineup. So we're going from Deluxe to Leader. So let's get started. These things are kind of hard to do because you show the alt mode along with the robot mode. So I'm going to try my best to get the image of just the vehicle mode. So I forgive in advance. But first we have a repack from Studio Series 86, which is number 1, Jazz, or like one of the first 5. I do believe he is number 1 from this line. I don't really think this repack is necessary because like legit in Legacy United, he did get re-released with like cartoon accurate colors, so a bit more bright of white and not clear plastic for his windows. And like a 5-pack, but I mean, I guess that's expensive, so yeah. But it does take 20 steps to go from robot to car mode. And if we hop over to the robot mode, you might see a little bit of the alt mode in it, like subpouch events. This is the deluxe class scale. I mean, like it's alright. I like it, but I don't know. It's just there's probably better versions of Jazzes out there personally. Or like it still looks good. Don't get me wrong. Although ironically enough, I do want the G2 version. It's just I don't know, just not feeling it. And then here is the alt mode real quick. Number 14 on the side, pretty cool, pretty cool. Like I said, this is like the repack from the 86 one, so it has that clear plastic. If you don't want the clear plastic, then you have to rely on the Legacy United 5-pack of a Degeneration Select, which can be a bit pricey, so I guess this is like the alternate way to get it if you just want the Jazz. I mean, like, it looks fine, don't get me wrong. Yeah, pretty good alt mode. Flipping back to the box. Will I be picking this one up? Probably not. It's not because it's a bad figure. It's just I just don't really care for it. Like maybe if it goes on sale for like half off, maybe. But I just don't care for it. Like maybe if I just want to pick something up and there's nothing at my store and it's just kind of dry, probably. I don't really care for it. Next up For our next deluxe, this one comes from the Game Edition subline. We got from Transformers Devastation. I know, right? Another new game. Well, not new, but it's new for the subline. We have, um, well, they don't have numbers anymore. The only reason why I said 8601 for Jazz is because he was released while the numbers was out. But like I said, this new studio series they're taking the approach to, the numbers are no more. So, yeah. But we have basically budget 86 Prime because apparently like kind of functions the same, just has a little bit less articulation and stuff to do. Takes 21 steps, go from robot to truck mode, by the way. But yeah, I think people are calling this like the budget 86 Prime because it's probably like the best deluxe, like the best 86 Prime you could get that's not the 86 Prime at the time. So that's why it's called budget because you're paying the deluxe price compared to the commander price. But hopping over to the alt mode, definitely does look cool. I don't know what's the alt mode. I'm in robot mode. It has like a built-in blast effect with the axe to make it look like it has that swing in motion. This is a deluxe class. It comes in a Devastation game, just to reiterate that. Definitely does look cool though. I really like the windows though. Like it really gives it that feel. But yeah, I can see why people calling it like the budget 86, which I don't know if I will get 86 pound because the commanders are pricey. But I mean, for good reason. Same thing with White Titans are pricey. Well, I mean, you got Star Convoy, which is like about 100 ish cheaper because it's a smaller Titan. But then here's his alt mode. The truck mode looks pretty good, I'm actually not gonna lie. Like, it definitely pops. Though, there's a little bit of a hole right there, but you know, you can use it for like blast effects and maybe stick on like a little stack for maybe like one of the Junkions, give it more firepower. But it seems like if we kind of hang, which might be good, might be bad, who knows. Well, do I plan on picking this guy up? I will definitely try. Probably be like maybe my only prime that I would get in this year. Well, no, there's also another one on that's coming out from this way that I do want to try. So he might be like the only other prime I will be getting this year. Not because it's bad enough, it's just because it's only Optimus Prime I see available. But up next for our third one from Deluxe, all I gotta say is Bayverse is back, baby. So we got from Transformers Dark of the Moon, Wheeljack slash Q. In the movie, it was called Q. I think there was something wrong where they couldn't say Wheeljack, or he was just called Q, but people just called him Wheeljack because he just performed the roles of Wheeljack. So they just like call him that. But he takes 23 steps, go from robot to car mode. Hopping over here, we get a little bit of a better look at him. He seems to have a blaster and a giant stick, which I don't know what it would be for, but he is a deluxe class from Dark of the Moon, just to reiterate. Um, pretty cool on the head sculpt. I don't think there was like an official Q. Well, I mean, like he was official, but I think like for his toy to come out in the Dark of the Moon toy line, it was part of the last wave, which got canned, but the last wave people will find in China or Japan, one of those two places, so he was kind of rare. So it's kind of nice now we have access to a more easier version. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Taking a look at his alt mode, all I gotta say is it definitely looks a lot like George's car mode. So I don't know if he's like mass retool of Studio Series George from Virgin Fallen, but I'm all for it. And I guess you combine the gun with the stick somewhere to make like one big weapon, which is pretty cool. But I do like Transformers that have like more of a everyday kind of alt mode, like something you would inspect, you know. But flipping back to the box, well, I'll be picking this one up. It's definitely on the list for more of a priority pickup, just because I really like the character. Like, I know a lot of people don't like him during the movie, but I was actually one of those few that actually liked him since day one. So yeah, pretty cool. Well, that's it for the deluxes. Now we're going to our Voyagers, which for this wave it's only one Voyager, unless I forgot one, but this is all I could get. We have also the Gamer line, Transformers Warfare Cybertron, Voyager class Ironhide, which this one is a retool from Ratchet, but it's kind of common. When they release a Ratchet or Ironhide mold, it just gets reused for the other one, because they basically always have the same mode, which is common. But this guy takes 28 steps to go from robot to truck mode, so yeah, let's go check him out. To reiterate, he's a Voyager class that's from the Gamer line, which is Warfare Cybertron. Pretty cool. He does come with different weapons. Like Ratchet came with like a little spinny medical gun and an axe. Ironhide still comes with the axe, but he still has like the like giant pew pew. So you know that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I definitely like this art mode I mean, a lot. So, like, it really does pop. So that's pretty cool. You know. Yeah. Like he just really sparkles. And I forgot to transition over to the art mode saying let's check it out. So that's my fault. But back to the box. We'll be picking this one up. I'll try to. If I don't, it's not the end of the world. Not to say it's bad figure, but I'll probably pick it up within the wave two for the first wave two pickup. Now then, we're on to the leaders, and these are definitely hyped up leader classes. So up first we have from Transformers, also Dark of the Moon. It's a re-release of leader class Shockwave, and I was shocked how many steps it can go from robot to tank mode. I thought it'd be like 20, well no, I thought it'd be like 25 to 30 steps, but no, it only takes 17, which ironically enough is the same amount of steps as my grapple from Earthrise. I really hope it's called grapple. Keep forgetting that dude's name. But yeah, let's check it out. So, he comes with brains and wheelies, which take a quick look at them right here. Nothing too special. I think they're just kind of like stuck in place figures. I mean, like, I don't think brains has any articulation, but it looks like Wheelie might be able to move his arms. He also comes with a paratroopers, you know, like they're really filling out this budget. There's actually a difference though with this release, because apparently the original Shockwave was more just black, but this one, but then there was a knock off, that was just straight up purple. So this one's kind of a mix. It has like the purples from the knockoffs, but it still contains the blacks from the original. So it's like a pretty cool mold. Here is the tank mode, which for some reason is only one that has his own picture and not just Shadow the robot. But I'm not complaining. Definitely looks cool. Definitely. I wonder how this will turn out though, because like I'm hyped for it. I think this was like one of the figures though that people really wanted to see a reissue for, because it came out so long ago, so I don't think a lot of people got their hands on it. But flipping back to the box, will I be picking this one up? Definitely. There's no doubt about it. And lastly, for this wave, our other leader class is from Transformers Age of Extinction leader class, Optimus Prime. And I'm shocked with how many steps he takes. He takes 44 steps go from robot to truck mode. Like, god dang, I think that's like about the same as like the 86 Optimism, not a little bit less, a little bit more. But it is pretty cool. Actually, no. I was gonna say I don't think we have that much from Extinction, but I realized we got a pretty good handful. But if we get an Optimus as a leader, that gives me hopes we get the rest of the Dinobots as leaders. Though I do plan on picking up Scorn like next month for Major Distinction Tournament, so I don't know if I'll pick up his leader. Well, I probably will in actuality. But flipping over, as we check out Assault mode, since the night mode of Optimus has a more humanoid design, it's kind of like hard to do it while having to turn into a truck. So I can forgive them if there's some like truck kibble, but it really seems like very clean up. You can see the grill back there, but I mean, you know, where else are you gonna put it when you try making this guy humanoid? I think they kind of forgot that. But yeah, it comes with all his stuff, a sword and shield, a bigger sword, you know? And then we take a look at his truck. That's like the really selling value. Like, God, that pops. I can see why it takes 44 steps. It just looks beautiful. Tear, tear, sub. But yeah, you can see how it kind of just stores everything. Like, it looks like the shield's just stacked up there. Then you put it on the sword and just kind of. I think he might have like a hollow backing so you can slide under stuff. Which I mean, as long as it closes nice, I'm fine with it. But yeah, like this definitely looks like a cool truck. Flipping back to the box, will I be picking this one up? Oh, just like Shockwave, absolutely. Like, if I was to pick my first picks up for Wave 2 for Studio Series, it'd probably be Wheel Class Optimus. Like, this be like if I just had that absolute funds to spare. Like, and there's no cutbacks. Like, it'd be Shockwave, Optimus, Q, and Ironhide for my first picks ups from Wave 2 if I were to pick. But if it were to be knocked down to 2, then it would just be Shockwave and Q. Not to say that Optimus is bad, but I definitely prefer the Shockwave over it for the leader class. But yeah, Wave 2 is definitely a fire wave. Like, Wave 1, I think it's just trying to hype us up for Wave 2. Like, there was still some hits in that one, I will admit. But yeah, that's been it for this Newsfire segment. If you folks did enjoy the Newsfire segment, give the video a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below and tell me what you thought of this, and tell me there's some stuff in this you plan on picking up. And subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when we drop a new video. But until next time, toodles!